Chapter 14. India Wins Freedom. Introduction to the chapter. After coming to India on 6 January 1915, Gandhiji travelled all over the country. He saw himself the miserable condition of the people suffering under the British rules. So, he decided to join the freedom movement. Under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, the struggle of India's freedom took a new turn. In this chapter, you will study about the Gandhiji's contribution in the struggle for freedom and their movements. Gandhiji leads the nation. India's struggle for freedom is a story of courage and sacrifice. The Indian freedom struggle took a definite shape after Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi entered the political scene. He studied law in England and went to South Africa to practice it. There, he noticed and experienced racial discrimination on the basis of skin color. He raised his voice against this injustice and demanded equality. Mahatma Gandhi's struggles eventually bore fruit. In 1915, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi returned to India from South Africa. With this began the last phase in the struggle for independence. After returning to India, Gandhiji travelled all over the country. He was shocked to see the poverty of the people. He decided to fight against the English and also against some of the social and religious practices, especially the caste system. He asked people not to obey the unjust laws made by the government. The year 1915 was a turning point in India's struggle for freedom. Mahatma Gandhi founded the Satyagrah Ashram in Ahmedabad. In December 1916, he also attended the Lucknow session of the Indian National Congress. Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. On 13 April 1919, a public meeting was being held at Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar. General Dyer came to the park and ordered his soldiers to fire at the crowd. Hundreds of men, women and children were killed and thousands were injured. The whole country was shocked by this incident. This terrible massacre made Gandhiji and other nationalists determined to secure freedom at the earliest. Non-cooperation movement. After the Jallianwala Bagh incident, Mahatma Gandhi started the non-cooperation movement in 1920. He asked people to disobey the laws peacefully. But in Chauri Chaura, in Uttar Pradesh, some people set fire to a police station and 22 policemen died. Gandhiji was against violence and he withdrew the movement immediately. Gandhiji non-cooperation movement was a great success. People all over India and from all walks of life refused to cooperate with the government and had to be arrested. During the non-cooperation movement, leaders such as Rajendra Prasad, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Sarojini Naidu, C. Rajgopalachari, Maulana Azad, Chittaranjan Das, Motilal Nehru and Jawaharlal Nehru participated actively. Simon Commission. The British government appointed the Simon Commission in November 1927 to examine the working of the Government of India Act 1919. All members of this commission were Europeans. There was no Indian in the commission. The Congress decided to boycott it. The commission was great with the slogan, "Simon Go Back." A new group of revolutionaries such as Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Sukhdev, Chandrasekhar Azad, B.K. Dutt also became active at this time. Civil disobedience movement. Mahatma Gandhi launched the civil disobedience movement. This movement started with the Dandi March on 12 March 1930. Gandhiji and his followers walked from the Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad to Dandi near Surat along the coast of Gujarat. Gandhiji made salt and broke the salt law. Indians were not allowed to make salt by making salt. The movement soon spread to other parts of India. Quit India movement. The Quit India movement or Bharat Chhoro Andolan or August movement was a civil disobedience movement in India launched on 9 August 1942, was response to Gandhiji's call for immediate independence of India and against sending Indians to World War II. He asked all the teachers to leave their school and other Indians to leave away their respective jobs and take part in this movement. Due to Gandhiji political influence, request was followed by massive proportion of the population. He asked the people to do and die in their attempt to throw the English out of the country. Many leaders were jailed. Indian National Army. The Indian National Army or Azad Hind Fauj was formed in 1943 by Subhash Chandra Bose to fight against British with the help of Japan. The aim was to free India from British rule through revolution. He gave us the slogan, Jai Hind. India got independence. After the Second World War, elections were held in England after which the situation changed. The British Prime Minister, Clement Attlee, had no option but to give India her independence. However, it was decided to divide the country into two, India and Pakistan. On 15 August 1947, India became a free country. Jawaharlal Nehru became the first Prime Minister of India. Dr. Rajendra Prasad became the first president with the began a new phase in the history of India.